Covering Kennewick, I'm John Fazio, Total News.
LeCompte has entered his work into several contests over the years, and now he hopes his students will get more involved with arts as well. Adam Bjornsson joins us now with local sports.
Yeah, and I'm going to go out on a limb, but I think Ralph is a Tri-City Americans fan. That's impressive. I didn't know he did that.
Very talented.
Oh, he is the best assistant principal around. There's no question about it. We're going to get right into it. Sports on deck tonight. So the Tri-City Americans look to shoot down the Rockets. The Blazers serve up some home-cooked meals for the boys from Beantown. Also tonight, the paparazzi couldn't be any bigger as Junior reported to Cincinnati's camp today. Plus, the Mariners look for a way to make up those offensive statistics now. Do they have an answer, or is manager Lou Piniella just making small talk? Check your National Wire and let us pay some bills. We're calling it the sports segment of the show, and it's rolling your way next.
Campers, I got great news. This year, everybody's favorite groundhog, Broadmoor Phil, did not see a shadow. And that means spring is coming early, and it's time to start thinking about the easy life in a new RV from Broadmoor RV. We've expanded, and that means a huge selection, huge savings, and of course, a huge groundhog. You'll love saving money this weekend during our huge RV sale, located across from the Factory Outlet Mall in Pasco. Yeah, we're different, but we're fun, and we flat sell them for less.
We make camping fun.
This could be the coldest winter on record. Are you ready? Come to American Radiator. We offer free inspections, including cooling system pressure tests, coolant levels, freeze point, and so much more. The experienced professionals at American Radiator offer complete service on all types of cooling systems. American Radiator has the largest inventory and lowest prices on Modine radiators, all with a lifetime gold card warranty. Don't get caught out in the cold. Pull into American Radiator before you get pulled in Tri-City, Sunnyside, and Spokane.
Ready for a pre-approved auto loan? Call 877-586-6688. No matter what challenge you faced, even if you've been turned down for an auto loan, regardless of credit history, call now at 877-586-6688. It's automated, it's computerized, and it's toll-free 24 hours a day. No hassle, no salesman. Get the car you want now. Call 877-586-6688.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by your friendly Northwest Dodge dealer.
We're introducing America's best vinyl siding. It's 300% stronger than ordinary vinyl.
Dad's going to drop 44 pounds from 5 feet. Ordinary vinyl siding. And for those of you who have been told steel is stronger, get TechWeld Plus.
So call Permanent Exteriors, where we don't get paid till your home improvement's been made.
Sports with Adam Bjornsson is next on Local News at 11.
Hi again, everyone. The Tri-City Americans used the perfect setting to forget about last night's 4-1 loss to Seattle, and thanks to our founding fathers, it was matinee time over at the Coliseum, and that's the best thing about seeing the Kelowna Rockets in town is the fact we get to see Gavin McLeod. Yeah, the captain minus Isaac Gopher and the doc, of course, all not there. The hit of the night right there, turned in by the Amps, Brad Zanin on Bruce Harrison. Mama said there'll be days like these. And Eric Johansson goal put the red, white, and blue up 1-0. Then you see Jared Smith sneaking his shot past the almost always reliable Kevin Swanson. It was 2-zip Tri-City. And then I went to a hockey game and a fight broke out. I think that's how it goes, isn't it? Ben Kilgore going toe-to-toe with Carson German. But alas, there was still more hockey to be played, folks, and it was played beautifully by Johansson on this night. On the feed from Tim Green, Johansson goes top shelf for his second of the game. Yes, he would add his third for the hat trick later on. Captain Darrell Hay with 2 goals as well, and it's a 4-point night for the Ams. 6-2 the final from the Coliseum, and as you'd expect, the talk that followed surrounded around Johansson's first WHL trifecta.
Been working on trying to get in the right spot, because earlier I was in a slump there, and I just kind of like thought where I could be at the right time, and it's working out actually.
Yeah. You know, he's shown he can play, and he's shown he can contribute, and I think if he keeps playing at that pace, I think things work out well for him, and he'll keep helping the team achieve good things.
He's got 6 goals in the last 3 games here. I hope he keeps it going, and I think with Eric, he's starting to get some chemistry with his line mate Yaroslav Kristic and Timmy Green, and I thought that line was very good for us tonight.
Right now, the Hurricanes.
All right, a couple of former Ams in action today as well. Olaf Kolzig and his red-hot Capitals out to slow the path of the Hurricane this afternoon. Scoreless when Paul Coffey's shots were redirected by Ron Francis, beating Kolzig, but Ken Klee would get the equalizer. Kolzig with 33 saves, and the Caps get the 1-1 tie in overtime. In Buffalo tonight, Scott Gomez and the league-leading Devils out to beat the Dominator and the Sabres, and that's just what the Rook does. Gomez beating Dominik Hasek for his 16th goal of the year. He'd add an assist for the Devils' second goal, but it's the Sabres that score 3 times, and they emerge your winners tonight. 3-2, the final from Buffalo. All right, the men without hats, but plenty of headbands, put their 8-game winning streak on the line tonight over at the Rose Garden. Tonight's victim for the Blazers came in the form of the Boston Celtics, and this was Portland's early. Out of the gate, the Blazers are going to jump to a 15-2 lead, courtesy this, I have to call it a delicious pass from Damon Stoudemire to Scottie Pippen for the flush, but that lead quickly diminished in the second. Paul Pierce, the pride of Kansas, gets the steal, and he has clearance on the runway. Blazers up 2 suddenly, but the headbands would never trail in this one. Rasheed Wallace is calling out, "Somebody better feed me." And he does just that. Scottie Pippen, the Blazers make it 14 straight now on their home floor. They'll shoot for 15 Thursday night against Orlando. From the pros to the preps now, and a couple of scores in the District B9 tourney over in Pullman. Liberty Christian's season comes to an end as they fall to Pomeroy on the boys' side, while on the girls' side, DeSales beats Waitsburg in a loser-out game as well. All right, to baseball news now, where the normal calm of spring training at Cincinnati Reds camp was broken today with the arrival of some guy named Ken Griffey Jr. Swamped by reporters and spending much of his time posing for photographers, Griffey was taken in by all of this commotion, and even though he hasn't played a single game for the Reds yet, he's already influenced one change in team policy. Reds management, and Marge Schott is not included here, will now allow their players to wear earrings, although they say the ban was lifted well before Junior's arrival. Yeah, right. Here's Junior on the past, present, and the future.
No, I just figured I'd just sneak in the locker room and nobody'd really notice and go out on the field, and that was it. I had no idea that there was going to be this many people or cameras here today. As far as the different uniform, it's going to be a little weird because most of the things that I own are blue, and I had to throw all that stuff in a box yesterday. You know, I'm happy. I mean, you know, I grew up there. It's like every childhood dream to play for your home team, and now I get to do it.
All right, meanwhile, it still sounds strange, but Griffey's former team, the Seattle Mariners, will have their full squad in camp tomorrow with the first full workout on Wednesday. Manager Lou Piniella says with Junior now gone, the team is going to have to look elsewhere for the long ball, that is, and the Bone, Jay Buhner, might have to fill those shoes and be their new power guy.
We need to pick up some home runs, and certainly Jay is more capable than anybody else.
All righty, former Tri-City Posse second baseman Ryan Rutz is going from the field to the front office as the WBL champs announced today that Rutzy will begin a new career in sales and marketing for the club. The former Kamiakin High and University of Washington standout played from the Posse from 96 through 99, holds the Posse's team record for triples with 7 and in walks with 130. Just last week, of course, the Posse signed Essex Burton from the Northern League's New Jersey Jackals to take Rutzy's spot at second base. So good to see that he's at least sticking with the team. It's good for baseball, good for the Tri-Cities.
Thanks, Adam.
Sure.
Meteorologist Tom Spencer will tell you if you'll need that umbrella on the way to work on the morning or just on the way home. But first, holding on to Peanut's memories. We'll have the story.
Are tough weeds getting the best of your systemic herbicide? Then choose Touchdown, the powerful new choice for tough grasses and broadleaves. Its unique patented technology gives you weed control power that penetrates in an hour. That's why Touchdown gives you the power you need, even on hard-to-control weeds. Once inside, it moves clear down to the roots. Tell your Zeneca retailer you prefer Touchdown. The power, the choice.
Check out these Northwest stories.
Before snowshoeing Mount Bailey, I got outfitted with a 2000 Explorer, complete with all-wheel drive and a 5-liter V8, plus my choice of $1,000 cash back or 3.9 financing.
Taking the family to Hood River is no problem for my expedition. With a 260 horsepower Triton V8, room for 9 and low 3.9 financing, it's easy to blaze new trails.
Discover a world with no boundaries at your Northwest Ford store.
Once Upon a Child presents Magic. Watch as your children's outgrown clothing, furniture, equipment, and toys magically disappear. Where do they go? Smart parents bring them to Once Upon a Child. We're buying gently used children's equipment, strollers, car seats, high chairs, and more. Recycle them with us where there's no consignment waiting, just payment on the spot. Don't delay. Bring us your gently used kid stuff today and turn it magically into money.
Now at our new location, next to Chuck E. Cheese at the end of Columbia Center Boulevard.
Right now, when you choose from the lowest priced minivan to the ultimate, you can get $1,500 cash allowance or 0.9 financing for 60 months, which means you can save over $4,700 in finance savings on a new Chrysler Town & Country and the popular Voyager. Now get $1,500 cash allowance or 0.9 financing for 60 months on all new minivans.
See your local Northwest Chrysler and Plymouth dealer.
If you have an interesting story idea or would like to comment on a news story, type in KVU News at KVUTV.com and get connected.
Charles Schulz passed away a week ago, the night before his final comic strip went to print. And now our region's fans want to make sure Peanuts memorabilia does not pass on to a final resting place. Schulz is well known for his Peanuts characters like Charlie Brown and Snoopy. And since his death, many fans have emptied store shelves of Peanuts memorabilia like mugs, toys, and T-shirts. Antique collector Zoni Slaughter has been collecting Peanuts items for a few years now. She says Schulz's items are so popular because Peanuts amused all ages.
I think the American public has always loved Peanuts, and this has just brought it more to their attention, and they realize how much they're going to miss that.
Charles Schulz died after a long-term battle with colon cancer. Let's have some lighter news now with weather, Tom.
Okay, let's do that. We'll go ahead and check out what we can expect tomorrow. If we have any rain or snow mixed, it would disappear fairly early in the morning. It's going to be just showery tomorrow. Pretty good rain around noontime, and by late afternoon we may be seeing it tapering off to scattered showers, but relatively mild temperatures tomorrow. For those of you who are interested in the worst weather today, it came from Apple Valley, California, where they had heavy snow. Only 2 more days of the contest before we'll be...
Send those postcards in.
Yep,
Thanks,
Vegas.
Tom. Thanks for watching. Nightline is coming up next. We'll see you later.
Good night.